If you've watched any of my recent videos, then you'll know that values are the foundation of your company's culture, and that creating a set of value statements that really capture what's unique about your business as a group of people is crucial to your success. But creating them and putting them on the wall isn't usually enough. Your culture will thrive or suffocate based on how consistently you and your team live your values. So developing a set of values that you're proud of is a great start, but then you have to connect your employees to them at a fundamental level and bring them to life. Otherwise, they'll remain way too abstract and difficult for people to really embed in their day-to-day work. Defining values and then failing to live them will undercut all your attempts at motivating your team, but consistently demonstrating your commitment to them will drive your performance. The tools you use to do that are behaviours and competencies. So to start with behaviours, they're specific actions and decisions that leaders and employees exhibit in the workplace. They are, when they're consistent, observable expressions of values in day-to-day work, and are the tangible ways in which people demonstrate that they're aligned with the company's values. To define the behaviours that align with a specific value you've created, start by thinking about what it looks like when someone's really demonstrating that value. What are they doing and saying? How are they acting? And importantly, how are they interacting with others? Create a library of examples and stories that you can share with people who join your company that illustrate what that value really means to you. For example, Patagonia are well known for their commitment to environmental and social responsibility. It's a key component of their mission, which is we're in business to save our home planet, and it's one of their core values. The behaviours demonstrated in support of that value are sustainable sourcing of materials, encouraging customers to reuse their products rather than buying new ones through repair services and a marketplace for used gear that they've created, proactive political advocacy, donations to environmental organisations, and allowing their employees to take time off work with full pay to volunteer for environmental causes. Now, while you don't necessarily have to go that far, the company's behaviours show clearly that they take their values seriously. Southwest Airlines take a different angle when demonstrating their core value of maintaining a fun-loving attitude. They encourage flight attendants to add humour to their safety demonstrations, to create memorable experiences for customers, and to do the same for fellow employees. And all of that drives their brand loyalty and their famously high levels of customer satisfaction, as well as clearly distinguishing them from other more traditional airlines. Now, competencies, on the other hand, are the underlying skills, knowledge, and abilities that enable individuals to perform their roles effectively, in this case, allowing them to operate effectively within your environment. Competencies can be developed, and in building your development programs around competencies, you'll make sure that you're reinforcing and enhancing your company's strengths and values in the areas that really matter. They're also usually broader than behaviours, and in the Southwest Airlines example above, the competency might be relationship building. When you're talking about company culture, HR professionals and leaders often refer to Netflix as they famously publish documents detailing their culture to the world. One of their core values is freedom and responsibility, and this leads to behaviours like unlimited vacation time, flexible expense policies, and very high performance expectations. The underlying competencies behind these behaviours are self-discipline and delivering results, among others. And finally, here at Singular, one of our 4 core values is excited by growth. There are several elements to this, but one of the key behaviours associated with it is we take our own development seriously and we're proactive about it. Specifically, each member of staff has dedicated learning time scheduled every week and an individual development plan that's reviewed every 2 weeks. We run a book club, we've developed a resource library for people to learn to use generative AI tools more effectively, and we deliver a minimum of 2 training sessions and a coaching session to everybody in the business every month. The key competency here is continuous learning and self-development. We've then developed this and the rest of our competencies into a 5-level framework, which you can cross-reference with our organisational chart to figure out exactly what we expect from our teams at different levels in the company. And that's something that can be developed as team members progress through their career. If you've done the work to create a unique set of values that capture what really makes your company unique, then you've built the foundations of a successful culture already. Behaviours and competencies are the first bricks that you'll lay onto that foundation to bring your vision of the business you're creating to life.